PPG, I heard that like you never study abroad, but your English is immaculate. How did you become so good at English?
Yeah, that was the question that many people ask me. Not just students. Students don't really ask about this, but since now I work in the hotel industry, and many like guests, like tourists, ask me like, where do you come from? And I'm like, Thai. And they're like, no, you're not. You're like, you lose all your accent. Like, well, I lose my Thai accent, but I have some kind of accent. And they're like, yeah, they don't feel like I'm Thai anymore. And I say, maybe because I'm a teacher. I learn English, I know English, so blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no, not just that. You look so worldly, like you look so cosmopolitan, like from the city, something like that. And I'm like, yes, I'm from Bangkok, that's why. And they're like, okay, it makes sense, and blah blah blah. Why is good? I think because well, if I start from what I have learned, that's that people, if they start learning other language, like second language, third language, even like 4, 5, like any language, before 12, 13, something like that, you can get like very good at that, like that particular language. But you have to get exposed a lot of that language before 12 or 13. They call critical period hypothesis, something like that. So maybe once again, go back to my school. They exposed me a lot about English, and plus, I think because of my family, I never learned abroad, but we travel a lot. Like every year, like every school break, we have to travel like abroad. So I kind of have to use English to some extent. So I think maybe because of that, and I really feel like English helped me get through. Like when you go abroad, you want to get something, you have to speak, and English is like, well, we have to use. When you have to use, you have to use. So it forced me to use English since I was young.
Thank you for your answer. And I would like to move to the entrepreneurship part, like about your passion in entrepreneurship. You are not only a teacher, but also the founder of Englicious Academy. And after so many years of teaching at Englicious Academy, why did you decide to become an entrepreneur and start an Englicious Academy?
I don't want to be the entrepreneur. I know how to teach. I don't know how to run the business. What I do well is teaching. So one of my students, you know him, he like asked me like, you should open your own academy, you blah, blah, blah. And I still like, no, let me just teach. I don't want to do anything but teach. And then when it comes to life, that your life have to change, have to step up, you have to step out of your comfort zone, the life tell you so. And concept has like have issued the policy to change the way to teach and to change the way of pretty much the way of teaching and like everything that I believed in terms of because like Anton said, like they sing a lot, they have fun, they want students to feel like English is alive. Do you remember that? I truly believe so. I feel like English is fun. English is like what make you feel alive. But they don't want to be alive anymore. They want to be not so alive. They want to be professional, which is good for them. But it's not good for me. It's not that I don't want to be professional. I still feel like English is so much fun. So That's why it's Englishes. Like English is delicious. When it's delicious, you want to eat it again. You have fun. You feel like you enjoy doing it so much. Something like that. So, my answer is it's not that what I want to be entrepreneur, but when the life says so, I have to be. Gotta do what I gotta do. That's why.
And you do it great.